Hey there, YouTubers. All right, so this is a demo of the video capture device that I've got in the title. And let's make the graphics quality somewhat decent just for this video. All right, so we got 1080p. Sorry, I almost screwed that up. Okay, it was on 1440p, 1080p, DirectX 12, all the stuff you guys don't care about. So I'll play this for a little bit, and then we will probably restart it for something else. But this will give you a good idea of this capture card. Now, I am using a secondary computer, which has OBS on it. And I believe the bit rate is set to 12,000. I think that's kilobytes per second on there. So if this thing's capable of doing 60 FPS, that will that number will definitely dial it in. So so the volume actually comes over with this one. So I have a much more expensive capture card that the volume does not come through on. And I'm going to shut this down a little bit, so not that you guys really want to hear me, but let's see. Let's try and go 50% across the board. I don't think that helped, folks. Got done, messed it up something. Mute all licensed audio. Okay. All right, so let's also get OBS going. Why not, right? All right. And the reason I do that, so you can definitely see the FPS, and you should be able to also see if the FPS drops off, if there's any issues with the recording, be able to tell if it's the recording or if it is the computer itself. Now, the secondary computer, unfortunately, is a 10th gen Pentium G6400, so I don't know what to expect out of its recording capabilities. You know, I believe I have the encoder set to be the RX 470 that I have on there, and it's a Power Color RX. Just heard somebody. Thought. Or not. Oh, they got me. So a little bit of a delay there on the sound effects. That wasn't very good, folks. That's actually kind of embarrassing. Let's go ahead and spectate a little bit. That way you guys can get an idea. Now let's mess around with the settings here. So you got an idea what 1080p low looks like. Or excuse me, epic. Let's drop this all the way down to low. And you can surmise that it's somewhere between those two. So this is 1080p low. And the computer I'm using is i3-9350KF. You can see the CPU is overclocked quite a bit, actually. It'll go up to as high as 5.1 gigahertz. Actually, it went up slightly higher. Now we do have a pretty good CPU cooler on here, Noctua. I'm seeing a lot of flicker, and there is delay with the audio. Okay. Now I say delay. You may not notice delay when you're on the video as you're watching it, but as you're playing the game with your headphones plugged into the secondary computer that has OBS on it, there's definitely a delay there in the audio. But looking at the preview screen on OBS, the picture quality looks actually better than my my Lenovo, which was much more expensive. Now, I won't be able to tell if the FPS is 60 until later when I play this back. I have it set to 60, but it doesn't necessarily mean that it's a true 60, right? This guy's about to get killed. Maybe not. So if you notice when I was playing, I couldn't tell I was getting shot at until after the fact. And that obviously did not help me in this game, but so yeah, we're getting audio through this. And in case you're not familiar, let's talk about how this is set up. The capture device is plugged into a USB 3.0 port, and whether it's 3.0 or 2.0, it's another story, but it's plugged into the secondary computer. My graphics card has HDMI and DisplayPort, 3 display ports. So I'm using one DisplayPort to go to the monitor, and then I'm using one HDMI to go to the capture card. And then OBS, you know, is set up pretty simple. Nothing exciting about it. All right, so let's see one other thing. Can we actually do 1440 here? And have it record? Wow. So it is actually showing on OBS that we are 1440. Now, picture quality should have got better. For some reason it doesn't look better. Oh, here we go. That's why. Let's go ahead and set this back to Epic. I might not be playable anymore, but we'll see. Okay, so picture quality definitely looks outstanding on my 1440 screen. I don't know how it looks. See how it looks in OBS later. But for $20, folks, this is a deal. If I could send my Lenovo back, I possibly would. I honestly think this is overall picture quality looks better. The frame rates are, you know, might not be as good. It's my only concern at this current moment. Now, I definitely like the portability of this. Very simple. Of course, you need to have the proper cables to make it work. Bring in a HDMI cable. And you have to have, you know, the secondary computer or laptop to record. Now, I've had not the best success with using a 7th Gen i7 laptop to record. And I believe that's mainly because it doesn't have a graphics card inside of it. Just looking for a chest up here. Run. Alright, well folks, that's going to do it for the demo. It's about all the best I can show for you. So, if it really worked, we were able to record 1440p and 1080p. So that is outstanding. Thanks for checking out the video. Please like, please subscribe. Thank you.